Sick, we got a new lens, wide angle lens. Hopefully it looks better for all the shots. What's up guys, we're back with another video. We're gonna be installing some ISC coilovers on my Sti today. Alright guys, so the stock rear struts finally blew. I got all that clanking and I got finally tired of that devious 2004 clank that everyone gets. If you have a 2004, you feel me, man. Okay, so we ended up buying these ISC coilovers. So these are going to be the ISC, the N1 coilovers. It has 32 adjustable dampening. I got camber plates in the front. We have the extended adjustable things for the back. Yeah, adjustable things for the back, so we're going to show you how to do that as well. And I also got the ISC covers for this to try to keep like all this from seizing up if I ever want to adjust it or get different wheels later on. So we're going to replace them and it's going to be a fun day. So I'm going to try to tackle this one side at a time, so I can do the front and the back on one side, get it level and wherever I want it to be, the right height for it, and then I can measure both sides and then just transfer it over to the other side and try to get it dialed in. It should look pretty good. Let's see if we can see in here. We need to get this bolt out, remove the brake line, and then the 3 bolts on the top of it, and just put the new one in. Before we install each coil on the car, we want to preload each coil. So right now it's shaking like this. So what you want to do is get it nice and tight till it's snug like this. Or this spring, actually it's 180 millimeters. So you want to push preload about 5 millimeters of it. Once you get this nice and tight like this, we want to bring this up, and we're going to use one of the wrenches right here to bring the top collar up about 5 millimeters. And the way you can measure the 5 millimeters is once this fits between that'll be good 5 millimeters of preload for you. So once that's 5 millimeters, then you can put this locked one right here and then use both of the wrenches and tighten it down. So once you get this tightened, guys, for better and just reinsurance, you can get a measuring tape and then actually measure from the top of this spring to the bottom of it, just to make sure it's at 175 millimeters. And then once you got this nice and tight, then we can go ahead and adjust the height for this and put it on the car. After checking the height, we're gonna drop it some more, probably about this much. We're gonna use this tool and you're just gonna twist right here till it gets down to there, and then just tighten it and just keep on measuring so we can get the right height that we want for the front end of the car. Got it all adjusted, and we have about an inch of a gap from the top of the tire to the fender, and I think this is where I'm gonna leave it. And so we're just gonna take it back off one more time, measure the distance between both of the collars, so then when we put the other side on, it's already adjusted and to the correct heightness. And it even passes the stick the shoe in there, one shoe test right there. Now that we got the height to where we want it, I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this bottom collar. We're gonna measure the gap between these so we can transfer it over to the other side and install the coilover cover, and it's gonna go from here to the top, and it's gonna cover all these threads, so when it gets dirty and then the weather, it doesn't affect this. So if I ever want to adjust it for different rims or whatever, I can do it and it's gonna be perfectly fine. Here you go, guys. So this is the actual cover. It's this nice material. It's got Velcro on the back, and then on both ends it has a rubber band inside. So we're gonna go just put these on.
Put these on. It's gonna go around the top.
Twist it around like that so we get this sick logo right there. So now we're gonna move on to the back side. So for the back, it's gonna be the same process. Basically take those 2 bolts off right there and loosen the 3 on the top hat. For the back, you're gonna have to take your rear seats out. I already have mine out. First, you're gonna take the bottom one off. There's gonna be 2 bolts. Both 12s, they're gonna be right here, and on the other side that will come out. And then you're gonna have 3 bolts on the top of the seat, one right there, one in the middle, and one at the top. You can slide that out, and then you'll be able to get access to this top hat right here and take the bolts out from that.